Hi ladybugs, how we doing? So I am going to tell you guys some stuff that I haven't really been talking about much the last couple weeks, but I have been feeling really sick. I don't know why, and it's sort of been kind of mysterious, but I've had a lot of stomach issues. I've had a lot of, I'm not sleeping well, having a lot of energy problems, and I really don't know why. I have no idea. Um, can't figure it out. But that's one of the reasons my videos have been a little bit more sporadic, is I'm just not feeling well. I'm just feeling really kind of icky and just not well at all. So I just wanted to put that out there, because usually I do videos every day, and lately I've been kind of doing them every other day, or if I do them every day, they're not as, I'm not as engaging as I usually am, I don't think, anyway. And I've just been feeling really sick. I just feel blah. I just, I'm not feeling well at all. I don't really know what's going on. It could be pain. It could just, I don't know. All I know is I'm just not feeling well. So if I'm not as engaging or as chipper as I usually am in my videos, that's why. I just don't feel good. And so I've been kind of out of it and just not feeling well at all. I'm looking for a pair of tights that I had that have little bows on the legs. So anyway, sometimes that happens with my disease. Sometimes you just feel really icky, and there isn't like a specific cause of the icky. It's just icky. And so I think I'm kind of in one of those phases where I just feel kind of icky. And yeah, it is what it is. So I just wanted you guys to know, if I don't seem as chipper, that's why. I just don't feel good. I just feel kind of blah. When you can't really describe what's wrong, you just feel blah. I'm having a lot of pain in my hip and my back, but I think the blah is just, I don't know, my daughter had a cold last week, so maybe I caught that, or maybe it's just, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I can't really specifically point to one thing and say this is what's bothering me. I just feel really blah, icky. So I don't know. But I thought I'd put that out there because I haven't really talked about it. I've been trying to kind of push it aside. I don't know where those tights went. And so, yeah, just happens sometimes. You just feel icky. I feel kind of run down. I feel kind of just tired, and maybe because I'm not sleeping well, I've been a little constipated. Maybe that's not helping. I think it's sort of a combination of factors, you know what I mean? So I was going to put this dress on Morgan with the tights, but I can't seem to locate the tights at the moment. So I will just do without the tights, I guess. Oh, there's socks under here. I could use socks, I guess. I'm sure they're here somewhere. They're just not making themselves known. Anyway, other than that, life is really good. Everything's just chugging right along. Like I said, I'm just feeling kind of blah. But, life goes on. And I find that sometimes you can't really, I'll put this on her instead. I find that sometimes you can't really describe what's wrong. You just know something's off. You're just not feeling like yourself, That's kind of where I am right now. And not emotionally. Emotionally, I'm like fine. It's physically, physically I'm just tired and run down, and just all around kind of just blah, 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 blah. So, do you guys ever get like that? Do you ever get like that when you can't really describe what's going on? You just feel really off and kind of tired and achy and cranky, and you ever get like that? If you do, tell me in the comments what you do to make yourself feel better. Like, is there anything that helps with that sort of just overall body, just blahness? Or things that you guys have used that you found have helped? While I'm on the topic of comments, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. It really helps the channel, and I'm just starting out. I am up to, I think, 135 subscribers, so I'm doing really good. It's not a lot, but it's a lot for me. And I'm happy, and I'm grateful for each and every one of my subscribers. It really makes a difference for me. Each and every one of you make a difference. Oh, sorry, Ev. I feel like Morgan, I feel like the toddler, the Ping Lao toddlers, even though they say they're like 28 inches, they're a little bit smaller, not quite as chubby or wide. I'm trying to think of the word I'm trying to think of, but they're just not as bulky, I guess, as the Liam is, who's also 28 inches. So clothes that fit Liam a little better are kind of really baggy on the Ping Lao toddlers. I love them, don't get me wrong. I love all my Ping Lao toddlers, but I'm just saying like they're just their body build, their body shape, especially with the chest plate. They're just not as stocky as the Liams. You know, their legs aren't as chunky, their arms aren't as chunky, so they don't take up as much space. So when you put clothes on them that would normally fit the Liams really good, they're a little bit big on the toddlers, but I like them with baggy clothes, so that's okay with me. I don't know if you guys have ever listened to Mr. Ballin on YouTube, but I love Mr. Ballin. He tells some dark stories, but he just is a really good storyteller. You know, he's got that voice and that charisma that makes him a really good storyteller. And I love watching his videos because he's so good at storytelling. So today I've been kind of binging Mr. Ballin. And I took my night medicine, my heart medicine that helps me. It also makes me a little groggy, so that's good because I need to get some sleep. I haven't been sleeping much, a couple hours here and there. There's little Morgan. Look how cute she is. I love this little girl. She's so sweet with that little face. I was gonna say that little pout, but that's not really a pout. It's just more of a little mischievous face, you know. So there's little Morgan. I usually put her hair up, but I think I'm gonna leave it down today. So I like the way it looks. I'm gonna try to make a new part and put a little bit of the hair over on this side. Make it kind of an uneven part. Maybe a little more. Let's see. Yeah, you see on the very corner of the video, Evie is licking me. That's what she does all the time. She loves to lick mommy. Let me just wet this hair so I can get it to stay over there. She'll lick my arms. She'll lick my legs. As long as she can lick me, she's a happy girl. She doesn't do that with everybody. She just does it with me. She just loves her mama. Yeah, huh, Evie? Huh, Everly? You love mommy? Oh, I like this look on her. It's cute. Look at that little peanut head. There we go. Oh, look at the little page boy with the little hair. Kind of off to the side. Looks so cute on her. I love that. That looks so cute. I never tried that with her hair, but I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it, Morgan. That'll be cute for a picture after my video. Oh, look how cute you look, Peanut. You look so pretty. Morgan, you look so pretty. You know that? Such a pretty girl, Chickie. Huh? Yeah. I love that baby. She's so cute. All right, let's dress Asha. I have to show you guys some dresses that a friend of mine sent me. So she sent me this one, which I'm not in love with. I don't love this like thin, I don't know what you call it. It's not silky. I mean, it feels kind of silky, but it's not silk. I don't know what this material is, but I'm not a huge fan of this material. I'm trying to see if it says on the tag. No, it doesn't. Anyway, it's a cute pattern, cute outfit, just not loving the material. And then I got this one. And then this little romper. Isn't that cute? It's got, what has it got on the front? Flowers, and it looks like ducks. Spitting hearts. That's what it looks like. I'm sure that's not the intention, but that's what it looks like. And then she sent this one. That's pretty. I really like the pattern on this one. The flowers. It's very pretty. And then she sent this one, this little strawberry dress. I think that's cute. And then she sent this one with little bloomers. Isn't that cute? I actually have one that kind of looks like this with the eyelets and the pink. It matches a little bit. Very cute. And then this one is my favorite. Little bunnies. And then she sent two bonnets. Two little, they look handmade. So anyway, I thought that stuff was super cute. So I thought I'd show you guys. I might use that pink dress today because that would be really cute on Asha, I think. Let me see, is this the one I was looking at? Yeah, this one is really pretty. It's got a really light ribbon around the bottom. It's almost impossible to see because it kind of blends in with the white, but it's so fair and baby pink. It's really pretty. I don't know if you guys can see it in the light. What size is this one? 3 to 6. So that would fit, but she would need like some bloomers or something to go with it because it's a little short to wear without bloomers. Let's see. A little short to wear without bloomers, huh? Well, I guess I could put the bloomers that are over here on her. These white ones, they go with the red dress. Maybe I'll put the red dress on Asha. I love this dress, this little bunny dress. It's so cute. All right, let's get Asha dressed. Hi, Chickie. Hi, Chickie. See, her hair's not perfect in the back. Like, this actually does get covered up, but the hair is so hard that when it gets in a position, it's really hard to reposition it. She's the one I was telling you guys that has, like, the really hard wig hair. Yeah. I was going to tell you guys, I saw a post somebody did on Facebook that was like talking about how they got scammed from the groups. Like, when I think it was like silicone reborn babies for rehoming or something like that, cheap. Anyway, something to that effect. And I wanted to let you guys know that all of those groups, all of them, all of the ones that start out with the silicone reborn babies, rehoming, or for free, or for adoption, those are all scam groups. Stay out of those groups. They're all groups that are run by scammers. And, you know, you can tell a legitimate group from a non-legitimate group because the fake groups, the scammer groups, have thousands of members. There's very few legitimate reborn groups that have that many members. Most of them have between 500 and 1,000, even up to 2,000. But when you're seeing 10, 12, 36, 45,000, those are those scam groups, and you should avoid them. No legitimate reborn groups that I've ever been in have that many members and are not scams. So if you see like a public group that you don't have to ask to apply, that's generally a sign of a scam. And the amount of members, if there's tens of thousands, that's a sign of a scam. And any of the ones that don't have a cutesy little name that like a person would make up, the ones that are just like reborn babies for rehoming, those are scam groups, most of them. So definitely check in with me or with somebody else who's been in the community a long time if you decide that you want to check out a group and ask, because we can usually tell by the posts and by who the admins are whether or not it's a scam. So definitely reach out to admins of other groups. Like I said, I admin a lot of groups in the community. I admin for the love of babies. I admin in all reborns around the world or something to that effect. Safe reborn trades, authentic reborn trades. I admin in all those groups. So you guys can find me, April Holland, simply by looking up the groups that I've told you about. And then you can find me under the members tab as an admin. So if you ever want advice or need to ask about groups, you're more than welcome to reach out. I'd love to help people rather than them getting scammed. So definitely reach out to somebody who's been in the community a long time if you're newer and you have questions or you're just not sure of a group. It's usually pretty easy for someone who's been in the community a long time to be able to tell whether a group is a scam group or not. There are lots of groups that I don't admin in and groups I don't even belong to that are not scam groups. I'm not saying only my groups are good groups, but there's a lot of scam groups out there. It's really ruining the community. So definitely do your homework before joining groups, you know. It's important. And any older member that's been in the community a long time is more than willing to help, because we don't want to see you guys get scammed. Because when you get scammed and you get those knockoff dolls, then they're in the groups and they're even more in the community, and we're trying to limit that. So definitely ask for help if you can. I don't judge people who have those dolls. I think everybody has their own preference about what they want, or everybody has their own feelings about what they want. So I'm not condemning that. I'm just saying, as a general rule, most admins try to keep those dolls out of the community. So they're more than willing to help when you need it. Just all you have to do is ask. And you can ask any admin of any group, or even post, if you're curious, post in the group, the group's name that you're thinking about joining, and most people can give you an idea whether or not it's a scam group. They're pretty easy to tell if you've been in the community a long time, but I understand they're not as easy to tell for everybody. So that's why I'm offering help and telling you to definitely reach out to people if you're going to join a group, because it's one thing to choose to get a less than legal counterfeit doll. It's a totally different story to be completely scammed out of money and have your heart broken. You know what I mean? So definitely keep those groups in mind, the ones that are scam groups. Let me get Asha's hair done. I love the way her hair always makes her look like she has mouse ears on. Like the Mickey Mouse ears, you know, the little hats you put on with the mouse ears on top. Yeah, that's what it reminds me of. And it's so cute. That's because her hair is so coarse and hard. It doesn't fall naturally like soft hair does. I might get her rerouted at some point. But I don't know, I think I'd kind of miss the mouse ears. So there's Miss Asha in the bunny dress. Let me fix her legs. There we go. Doesn't she look cute? Look at that face. Look at that little girl. So cute. So cute, Punky. So cute, little Punky butt. All right, let's see. Who's next? Clarabelle. Are you next? Clara has been rocking it at preschool in her Pooh Bear sneakers and her little overalls. She's been just looking so cute and so sweet. Huh? Are you a sweet girl? Yeah. What'd you do in daycare today, Clarabelle? Okay, a box. You played with the blocks? Mm-hmm. What else did you do at school? I made a new friend. You made a new friend? Really? That's pretty exciting. Did you enjoy playing with your new friend? Uh-huh. Well, that's good. It's always good to have new friends. You can never have too many friends. Right? So tell me, what's your new friend's name? Missy? Melissa. Oh, Melissa. That's cool. That's a nice name. Should we have Melissa over for a play date someday? Yeah, and her come over, we bake tooties. You bake cookies? You're gonna bake cookies when Melissa comes over? Uh-huh. Oh, I'm so glad. That sounds like such fun. Of course, Mommy will have to help. I know, a help. You're right, I will help. It's okay, though. I bet you'll have a good time making cookies with Melissa, huh? I don't know if this will fit her, this outfit. It's a 3 to 6 months, so it might be a little on the snug side, but I want to try it on because I love it. It's so cute. Where's the pants go? I just had the pants, and now I've misplaced them. Mommy's losing her mind, girly. You know that? Uh-huh. Do you think Mommy's lost her mind? Yeah. Chasey. Mama's crazy? Okay. I think there's a lot of people out there that would agree with you, kiddo. I want to see if this fits her because it's so cute. It even has little shoes that match. But the shoes are too small for like the little babies to wear with the outfit. And I don't know if they'd be, I mean, they're too big for the little babies to wear, but I don't know if they'd be too small for these babies. I guess we'll see. Anybody have babies coming in or have going somewhere on a holiday? I want baby. You want a baby. You can play with Mommy's babies, okay? Mommy has some baby dolls you can play with, okay? Say, okay, Mama. Clarabelle loves baby dolls. She thinks they're the best thing ever. She loves, 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 loves baby dolls, huh, Clarabelle? Yeah, I did the baby doll. Yes, you do. You love the baby dolls, huh? It's your favorite toy? Uh-huh. Good. What does Morgan like, Clara? Does Morgan like baby dolls? No, Morgan likes teddy bears. Morgan likes teddy bears. That's right. Morgan loves teddy bears, huh? Any kind of stuffed animal Morgan likes. Morgan never met a teddy bear she didn't like, huh? Yeah, more than into teddy bear. Morgan and the teddy bear? Yeah. Look at these little ruffles on the butt. Aren't they cute? Nice. I have to find the shoes. I think I might see one, but maybe not. I'll have to look. I'm going to pause the video just for a second so I can look and see if I can find these shoes that go with this outfit. They might be over here, but I'm going to look. So I'm going to pause the video for a second because I don't want you guys to be sitting while I'm wandering around.